You're gonna hate me for this, but you can't marry this girl. Their mom watching this like, Naomi, what did you write? Oh no, the Paris story. I'm not reading that. I'm not gonna read that one to chat. I have pissed on a kissing couple. Wait, what? Bro, not the American Pie. We are about to read and react to chat's secrets. Okay, number 5, paid someone from a non-specified club of bike enthusiasts to beat up an abuser. Whoa, that is a great confession. And honestly, like, yeah, that's a crazy confession, you guys. That's the real justice system. That's what I'm saying. I think it's crazy that they like hired a biker gang. That's the crazy part to me, because I don't even know where I would begin to hire a club of bike enthusiasts, a non-specified club of bike enthusiasts. That's crazy. Scared, all your work will amount to nothing. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough confession. I am sure I feel this way too, man. If this is you, you are not alone. I'm sure that most people in this chat could relate to this. Hi Panda, Barack Obama here. Michelle and I were hoping you could swing by our house for a nice dinner. Do you prefer taquitos or pizza rolls? Please. I think Barry might be here, David, for real. Even though he keeps spelling his name like Barrick. Dude, that is so funny. It says, I lost my virginity at 15 in a playground to a foreign exchange student. My initial reaction is how scary it would be to have sex on a playground. Like, I think I would be so scared of getting caught. 15, I feel like is like, you know, decent normal age. Probably nothing like super crazy. I love this confession though. As an add to the virginity loss confession, we were interrupted in the middle. No one saw us, but we heard people walking along the outside of the park. It was late, so we just hid by the slide and waited for them to leave. But at that point, the moment was ruined. We were right. The playground was too public. I feel like it'd be so scary to do like outdoor sex. I do think people like the fear. I think you're right, Piezo. People like the excitement. Also, the foreign exchange student was Australian, not a virgin and younger than you. That's a spicy story. When I was 15, I became a foreign exchange student and ended up losing my virginity on a playground on the monkey bars. Oh my God. Full circle moment did we have the exchange student here. Former virgin here. I will reveal if Panda gets 1,600 subs. Wait, we're 20 subs away. Can we get 20 subs so we can find out who the playground person is? Also, the 1,600 has to be today. Oh, we're so close. We're 15 subs away. Daryl loved the original story. Let's fucking go. Thank you for the biddies. I like to super glue my thumbs to my nipples and pretend I'm a T-Rex. I call cap, man. I don't believe this. I don't believe this for shit. That is so funny. When I miss my CS, I blame my support even though I know it was my fault. Dude, I'm like dying. That is so funny. I'm like, that actually made me choke on my own spit. Panda doesn't pay me and I worked like a slave. Nightbot. Wait, you guys are actually so funny. Dude, poor Nightbot. Poor Nightbot. It's all coming out now, you guys. Why am I still here? Just to suffer. Set me free, please, Nightbot. Dude, the Nightbot confessions are so funny. Panda, tell Nightbot to stop complaining. I work 10 times as hard. Streamlabs. Bro, Streamlabs. I was just horsing around when I hollered about Panda's abuse. Greetings from your Nightbot. Dude, Nightbot strikes for a 3rd time. I promise I paid Nightbot a living wage. $0. We stand with Nightbot. Hashtag save Nightbot. Okay, so this one is, I have no game when it comes to women. I'm shy as women on dating apps don't like me. I once drunk purchased a sex doll for $2,000. Dude, a $2,000 sex doll is probably like really high tech. Are they really that expensive? I know. I'm like I'm like curious what a $2,000 sex doll gets you. Like, is it like, does it make noise and stuff? But wait, we gotta follow up on the sex doll story. The $2,000 sex doll is just plastic, but it feels really good. But your doesn't talk or anything. She's supposed to be Jessica Rabbit. Her face doesn't look like it, but it's supposed to be a realistic face. Bro, the Jessica Rabbit sex doll. That's crazy. Jessica Rabbit is a fire choice for a sex doll. Like, I get it. I get it. I want to so badly look up what a Jessica Rabbit $2,000 sex doll looks like, but I don't want to clog up my internet searching. I don't want that to show up anywhere else. I once threw up in a Ziploc bag. Naomi! I know that is you, Naomi. Oh my God, it was my Ziploc bag, you guys. So Naomi and I were in Barcelona. Anonymous not. We were in Barcelona. It was empty. It was like a Ziploc bag that I had all my toiletries in. We're in bunk beds. We go out drinking. Naomi is notorious for having like terrible hangovers. Like she gets really nauseous the next day. I'm like, we have to check out. And I'm like packing up and I'm like, hey Naomi, like we have to go. And she's like, yeah, you're right. She starts to get up. Like, and as she moves like on the bunk bed, right? And the bed's like shaking or whatever. Yeah, the worst hangover ever. I can like see the look on her face. Like her face is like bright, like white as a sheet. Like she just goes like totally like pasty and like sweaty. And she goes, I need a bag. Or I don't know what you say, Naomi. You're like, I need to throw up or something. Like I need to you say something like that. And I'm like packing up all of my stuff at the moment. And I just like hand her the Ziploc bag and she just, all the alcohol in her stomach goes into that Ziploc bag. And we just zipped it up and threw it away. I mean, in my defense, it was a really easy cleanup. Like that was, but this is so funny. That is so funny that she put it on the chat confession. That is so funny. Like low-key, it was like an ad for like Ziploc. Like freezer bags, man, those shits are heavy duty. They don't lie. Heavy duty. It's not sponsored. Ziploc, please sponsor me. It was warm. Well, it was from your stomach. It was the contents of your stomach. I'm so dead. That is so funny. Nobody has ever given me a bag to throw up in. Cry face. P.S. Thank you, Ziploc. Oh, God. Hello from Ziploc. Thank you for utilizing me for your event. Hope it was worth the time. We're getting into all the Ziploc ones. That is so funny. Hello, Ziploc again. Would you like to give us a lifetime supply of bags? They're 100% throw up proof. I am a Ziploc bag. I don't appreciate people throwing up in me. That is all. I have pissed on a kissing couple. Wait, what? What? That is crazy. Like, were they like under a bridge or something and you like pissed over the side or something? Or yeah, in a bush. Not a bridge, not a bush. Oh, interesting. How else do you pee on them? Like just like on their feet? Staircase maybe, yeah. Not a staircase either and no feet. They were drenched. It's like part 3 of the peeing one. This is so funny. Naomi, what did you write? Oh no. The Paris story. I'm not reading that. I'm not gonna read that one in chat. I'm not reading that one online. Okay, wait, I have to like see which one is Naomi's. So I don't read it. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Okay, should I read it? Should I read this confession? I don't know. If we get to like 1600, maybe I'll read it. I was in Paris and my friend was meeting up with some guy we met in Morocco, but I didn't have anywhere to go. And it was late and we had a studio Airbnb and I almost hid under the blanket on the couch while they fucked, but then he got high and he never showed. Yeah, that's Naomi. So the backstory is, I met a guy in Morocco. He lived in Paris. Naomi and I were slated to go to Paris later, and I wanted to meet up with him. And we had been messaging. We'd been Snapchat messaging, just to give you the context of how like this was not. And I was like, I really wanted to come over, and Naomi's like, well, where am I supposed to go? I was like, can you just like go to a cafe or something? And then like it's getting later and later, and so obviously Naomi like can't. Yeah, it started becoming like the middle of the night, and Naomi's like, well, I can't go anywhere. And I'm like, can you just like hide under a pile of blankets? I was like, I'm sure he wouldn't notice. And this is like truly a testament. This is truly a testament to how great of a friend Naomi was, because Naomi was like, okay. And then he like ghosted me or whatever. And afterwards, Naomi and I were like, he would have totally noticed like a person-sized lump under the blankets. Dude, I'm like overheating. That's like so embarrassing. So yeah, and like needless to say, I'm glad he did not show up. And now that is out there on the internet. Ooh, this is a good one. I'm in love with someone from a different country. They have no idea and believe me to just be a friend. The reason I have not said anything is that they once said they never wanted a relationship crossing a border. And one time they stated they were done with romantic relations altogether. Damn. That's so hard. Wait, my heart. That like hurts, man. I can feel the pain in this message. I'm in love with someone from a different country. I guess they're like what, like online friends, I guess? Yeah, dude. But yeah, this confession is a rough one, man. I feel for this person. If this is you, honestly, cold advice that no one asked for, unsolicited advice, I would go like no contact with this. If I was in love with someone and I had to get over it, I would just be like, I would take like a month and not talk to them. Meet people in my neighborhood or in my city. But like sometimes you gotta like protect your peace. You know what I mean? Even though like the longing is sometimes addicting in itself, right? Like you build yourself up and you're like, oh my gosh, the flirting or whatever. It hurt. I do not wish to be this person. I would not wish. I feel for this person. This is hard. I once slept with my best friend's fiance. His name is Mark. My friend's name is Johnny, and his fiance's name is Lisa. My name is Mark. Mark slept with Lisa. Sometimes she's totally tearing me apart. She once accused him of hitting her, but she made that up. He just loved her, and I feel so bad it would destroy Johnny. Okay, if you were Mark, do you tell Johnny? If I was Mark, I wouldn't sleep with Lisa. I know, but if you already did sleep with Lisa, do you like bro code tell your friend? Obviously, you gaslight him for the rest of your lives. I think you have to tell him. Be like, you're gonna hate me for this, but you can't marry this girl. Chat, what is the consensus, everyone? What do we do? If you're Mark and you slept with Lisa, do you tell Johnny? Let Mark live his life. Mark is already living his life. Ooh, whoa. Wait, this is tea. I don't want to marry my fiance. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, if this is you and you don't want to marry your fiance, call off the wedding. Like, weddings are expensive, but divorces are so much more expensive. Yeah, do not marry someone you don't want to marry. Exactly. Just be the better person and be like, hey, I'm not ready to get married. Call it off. Don't like no-show. Like, that's pretty rude. But yeah, sunken cost fallacy. Ferraro is so true. Ferraro is 100% right. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, I've already spent like 8 years with this person. Like, what am I supposed to do? And it's like, you don't spend 8 more years with them. You go live the rest of your part of your life doing what you want to do. Girl, you gotta leave that relationship now, not later. I know it feels terrible, but you both deserve to start moving on and finding the life you deserve. Live like Mark. Hashtag live like Mark. I got my PC taken in early 2019 because I got chatting with like 4 dudes. I have things to do, okay? Gotta get my skins, bro. Out of revenge, I took every Apple charging cord my mom had and only left the charger blocks. She got a new one and I also took that cord. Her only resort was to use her shortest cord that I did leave in one block to charge all of her things if she really wanted them. On top of that, I snuck under her old laptop and used Discord via the internet to still chat to my friends. Diabolical as fuck. This is so good. Before that, she had access to my old Discord account. So using the school laptop, I deleted the account she had access to and proceeded to make a new one and add all of my friends and servers. To make matters worse, she would put parental Wi-Fi on so I couldn't watch what I wanted to. Therefore, I broke into her phone because I knew her PIN, found the Xfinity Wi-Fi app for the home and turned it off. I did this repeatedly and that was just a bug. At one point, I did it from the web address bar and didn't need the app anymore. Dude, that's like, oh God, having a Gen Z, Gen Alpha kid, it's gonna be a nightmare to try to police the internet. At some point, I did it from the web address and didn't need the app anymore. Also, once I found my PC, I carried it upstairs every day to play League. Not League! Their mom watching this, like... Honestly, though, like, if you explain to your parents, I'm only talking to dudes online because I want free skins, I would be like, I will just buy you the skin so you don't talk, to avoid my kid talking to strangers. Hustler, Ferraro, a hustler. Batwoman origin story? Question mark? Bro, not the American Pie. That is so funny. I have never slept with a woman, so I f***ed an apple pie my mom had made and been cooling on the counter. My dad walked in on me f***ing the pie and said, "We'll just tell your mother we ate the pie." Bro, I'm dead. I'm so dead. It's a waste of pie. You're known as the pie for your entire life. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment below telling me which confession you thought was craziest. Give it a thumbs up to let me know if you like this kind of content, and hit that subscribe button so you can catch the next video that I post. And if you want to watch the action live, I stream every Sunday through Thursday from 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys later.